Market goes down. Chinese stocks overnight double digits going down. But we are here to make order in this mayhem. Hey there, I'm you from Fibonacci-Traders.com here with the daily market recap. So like, subscribe, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. So let's see what SPY and Friends brought us in the past trading day, October 7th, 2024. SPY ended up the day 0.9% to the downside, but as we can see, we're looking left and trading right. By looking left, we can see that since September 19th, the SPY is inside the same price range. 567 is the support, 574.70 is the resistance. Breaking below this one, 561 and 557 will be the next support. Overall, we are still bullish on 3 out of 4 time frame, but in this kind of price action for swing traders, I say sit on hands, wait for a break to the downside or break for an upside, but just wait to see a trend. For now, in the past 2-3 trading weeks, no trend, and if we don't have a trend, we don't trade. RSP, the equal weight ETF, also sideways move since September 16, September 17, just moving sideways, no clear trend as we can see. Now the next support is the 175 area. Below it we have a small gap over here at the 175.29 and then another gap at the 173.49. Overall mixed signals from the FTI, which means don't trade. QQQ, same as the SPY, also sideways move since September 19th. And as we said on the SPY, if we don't have a clear trend, we don't have to trade. Just sit and watch price action until you see an A+ setups, until you see a clear trend. And if we don't see a clear trend, we don't trade. We can trade downtrend, we can trade uptrend, but sideways move, no trend, we just cannot trade. Now the 476 area, the upper board of the yellow zone, is the support. Below it 471 and 465. Let's see, can we get continuation above the 488, back to the 493 and 506 until we will see a clear breakdown or a clear break up of this box. Nothing, just don't do nothing. And when I say don't do nothing, don't open new positions. No need to open new positions. Just manage the positions that you have already open and manage them. No need to press the buy or the sell every day. Dow Jones ended up 0.9% to the downside, holding the lower board of this uptrend channel, but also nothing much since September 16th. Sideways move. 416.50 is the support. Below it 411. Let's see where market is taking us. For now, during October, no price action. Since middle of September, no price action whatsoever. But look at the IWM, continues to slide down with 217 area is the support. Continuation to the downside, we have the 214.58 and the 212 gap over here. Overall bearish on 3 out of 4 time frames on the FTI. Bitcoin, for the time that I'm recording this video, 0.7% to the upside on the daily, but as we can see, not much of a price action also on Bitcoin. 59,650 and 63 is the resistance. 59,650 of course is the 670 is the support. 63,800 is the resistance. Still bearish. 3 out of 4 time frames bearish on the Bitcoin. Ethereum also not much of a price action in the past 5-6 trading days, holding the 2371. inside the yellow zone, and as long as we're inside the yellow zone, there is no trading. Long only above the 2500 to the upside, short continuation, downtrend continuation below the 2371, back to the 2286 and 2150. MAGS, the Magnificent 7 ETF, not surprising, sideways move. Yes, it closed 1.9% to the downside, but since September 19th, sideways move, downtrend continuation. We have this gap over here at the 4580 area. Let's see. We need this gap to get filled, and then look for the bounce back up. SOXX 0.27 to the downside. Second day with a doji, still holding the up trend that holds the higher lows since September 6th. But if we can see also here, no price action whatsoever in the past 6 trading days. Sideways move. Yes, we are holding above this trend line, but if we're looking for a clear entry, a good entry for the SOXX, in my opinion, only a 2 days closing above the 230.45. SMH, another ETF that follows the semiconductors ETF, another ETF, different company. This is Vanguard, VanEck. Overall, same price action. You can see uptrend line holding since September 6th, but sideways move, in my opinion, only above 256. Then we can start taking long position on SMH. XLF, sideways move, all across the board, sideways move. What does it tell you? Nothing. One thing. Stay away from this price action. Just stay away. We need a clear trend. Look at the XLF. Since September 16th, no price action whatsoever. Continuation to the downside, breaking below the 44.80 towards 44.65 and then 44.33. Long only above 45.80 towards 46 and 47. XLE broke last Thursday this downtrend line. Now Friday and Monday, 2 consecutive dojis. Now let's see if 91.80 needs to hold the support. Long continuation above the 94.21. Look left, 94.21. Very, very important area of support. And then since April, very tough resistance, once again resistance. Long continuation above this area, the 94.20, and we will see a run towards 97 and 101. FXI closed the day 2.74 to the upside, but as we said, the Chinese stock market opened today after 7 holidays. 7 days of close. Today opened, and the stock market, the Chinese stocks, most of them, the large caps, are double digits down. US oil ended up with 1.6% to the downside, but we are still above this downtrend line. Now the 75.50 area needs to hold the support. Long continuation above the 78.42, and we're heading north 82 and then towards the 84. Natural gas still inside this uptrend channel, needs to hold. Let's see. Let's take the last 21 trading days. We will get more and more accurate support resistance from the FTI, this amazing tool. We'll talk about this tool in just a few minutes. Natural gas still holding inside this uptrend channel. 250 is the support, the upper board of the yellow zone. Below it, this channel is done, and we will head south. 243 and 234. Long entry only above the 266. And if you're still here and you like what you see, just take 1 second pause, hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget to check the links in the description below. Apple ended up the day 2.25 to the downside, finally closed this gap, and as we said, more than 85% of all gaps will get filled. It's a matter of if, it's a matter of when, not a matter of if. And as you can see, double top scenario. We have been talking about this scenario in the past few trading days. Now we are inside the yellow zone, downtrend continuation, and we will see this gap at the 217 getting filled. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Tamir, Fibonacci Traders. I'm a full-time trader since 2016 when I started my trading journey. This is our YouTube channel. You're most welcome to hit the subscribe, hit the like so you won't miss any video. Over 1,400 videos each and every day, each and every weekend. The stock market recap, top stocks to watch each and every weekend. Also, we have super playlists. We have stock a day every day, 5 days a week, more or less. I take one stock that caught my eye and we talk about the stock. Fundamental, what is the company, what's the future for this company. As you can see, very interesting names. We had PayPal, we had NVDA and Microsoft, more stocks. Palantir, secret stock, the fall of a tech giant. Can it come back? AMD, of course, and more and more and more. And of course, we have also the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist. These 40 videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. Microsoft continues to break to the downside with 1.57%. Now, next support is the 402. 409 needs to hold. Overall, bearish on 3 out of 4 time frames. Still bullish on the weekly. We still have higher lows on the weekly. But overall, Microsoft looks not good. Not good at all. Look at NVDA, 2.2% to the upside. Finally, after 4 months of a downtrend, NVIDIA managed to break and close above this yellow trend line. Now, all NVIDIA needs to do is hold the 124, even with the 122.70 area. So this breakout will validate. One candle does not change the overall sentiment. One candle cannot change for one daily candle cannot change 4 months of a downtrend. We need another daily candle closing above the 124.80 area, even above Monday's highs, above the 130.64. In my opinion, we might get an inside candle on Tuesday. Stay tuned. Meta back inside the uptrend channel. Yes, she's back inside an uptrend channel. 1.9% to the downside. As we said, one candle does not change the trend. And we are still in an uptrend. This candle, Friday's candle, tried to break above the channel, but Monday's candle, we are back inside. But we are back inside an uptrend channel. Bullish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. 578 now, and Meta needs to hold the support. Otherwise, back to retest the lower border of this uptrend channel. And then 562 to the downside. Google 2.44% to the downside. Ended up the day almost at the low of the day. Sell signal on the daily. 160.80 is the support. The upper border of the yellow zone needs to hold the support. Otherwise, we are back to the 155.60. As we can see, price action likes to do what it did in the past. It's a mirror. If you cut here in the middle, you put a line, and you just fold it to half, you will get the same price action. We've been talking about this on Thursday, Friday, daily market recap. We've talked about this on the weekly market recap, that if Google will fail to break the 169 area, we will get a mirror price action, same as we got here. We are going to get 85-90% chance we are going to get the same price action over here to the 158 and maybe even to the 155.60. Palantir 2.8% to the downside, back inside this broadening formation. Now the 38.40 needs all the support, otherwise back to the 37.30. Overall bullish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. We are still in an uptrend. We have this trend line for the long-term holders. We have this trend line over here. Let's be a little bit more accurate with our trend lines, shall we? As for the long-term holders, if you're still above, if price is still above this white trend line, you're good to hold for the long term. It all comes down on which time frame you are trading, on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly, on the quarterly, on the yearly. AMD ended up the day green with a doji. 172 is a resistance, slowly grinding up towards this gap at the 175. 174 now is the support. We're still inside and above this uptrend line. We are inside the channel. Let's take the trend lines, follow the trend lines. You don't need any other lagging indicator from all these lagging indicators. All you need, trend lines and Fibonacci. That's it. The FTI gives you everything that you need on one click away. Support, resistance, buy signals, sell signals, multi-time frame point of view. AMD, as long as we are inside this white uptrend channel, the way is up. Tesla, 3.7% to the downside. 2 more days. I'm recording this in China. It's October 8th. 2 more days. October 10th. Tesla's revealing its robo-taxi. Overall, on the technical side, holding above an uptrend line, holding above these higher lows, but 3 out of 4 time frames bearish. Now the 240 area needs to hold the support, breaking below the 240, meaning we are breaking below this trend line. Next support will be the 233 and 225. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? How Tesla stock will react to Tesla's company revealing the robotaxi and maybe a major joint venture with McDonald's. Stay tuned. Super volatile week, super interesting week. We also have the CPI and the PPI and AMD AI. We are going into a very, very interesting week. MicroStrategy for 5.5% to the upside. Finally breaking above this major consolidation. But one candle does not change the overall sentiment. Look here. One candle did not change, and 2 days after broke back inside. Also here tried, failed. Will this time be different? No one knows. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. Now MSTR MicroStrategy needs to hold the 173 area, and then next leg up above the 192 we will see 212 and 238. Amazon with 3% to the downside broke this channel, broke below the uptrend line that holds the higher lows. Now the 170, 870 is the support. Below it, 173 overall. bearish on 3 out of 4 time frames on Amazon. Netflix 2.5% to the downside, but still holding above the upper border of the yellow zone, the 700. We got ourselves the sell signal on the daily from the FTI, 3 out of 4 time frames on the bearish side, which means no long for now on Netflix. Let's see if this trend line is holding. This trend line is barely holding. Barely. Let's see from here to here. Broke this trend line. This trend line is not relevant anymore. The only thing that's relevant now is this trend line over here. We're inside a broadening formation. Look here. Broadening formation is everything. Know your broadening formation and you will know where price might be heading next. As long as Netflix is sliding down on this Y trend line, no long entry on Netflix. AVGO, second day in a row, second trading day in a row, Friday, Monday. Doji, 170 now needs to hold the support. We have here a double top scenario on AVGO of the 180 area. Below the 170, we will revisit the 163. Still bullish on 3 out of 4 time frames on AVGO. SMCI, what a day, what a day. 15.8% to the upside. And we just got back to the same price we saw 2 weeks ago. So no FOMO, ladies and gentlemen. One candle does not change the overall sentiment. Look at the overall sentiment. Clear the chart. Look at the chart with naked eyes. No indicators, no tools, nothing on your chart. What do you see? Very, very steep downtrend that started over March and got accelerated over July, last July. Now, we do have here this area of support, the 3860 area, with a double bottom scenario. Let's see, continuation above this green trend line, above the 4850 area. First, we will go and close this gap at the 5135, the 38. Above it, take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. Gives you everything. You see? It gives us this area of resistance. It gives us the gaps. So just follow price and use Fibonacci as your guide for future price action. And if you are still not a member of the Fibonacci Traders Discord, this is the time. First thing, it's free until, for now, the end of this week. So make sure you join us. We have channels for day traders, for swing traders, for options, for crypto, special requests, general chats, and more and more and more. And we have, of course, the FTI signal room, which is plain and simple. The FTI gives us signals for now, for swing traders, long swing, where to enter and where to put your stop loss. It does it by itself. So if you're looking for that one trading elite team of traders that will help you make money in trading, don't trade alone. Join us today, and of course you're more than welcome to visit the new and improved FibonacciTraders.com. Everything that you need to know about me, about the mentorship program, about the mastery program, crash course, gold membership, the FTI system, everything that you need to know. All the links in the description below. Shopify ended up the day with almost 2% to the downside inside the candle, which means no decision, up or down. If the market is in indecision state, we surely cannot do nothing. 79.30 now is the support. Otherwise, we are going to slide down on this trend line. Trend lines are a part of channels. Channels are a part of broadening formation. Know your trend lines, know your channels, know your broadening formation. Eli Lilly ended up the day green, 1.3% to the upside. We're inside the yellow zone, but overall still inside the downtrend channel. I want to see a clear break above the 910. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. Hit the like, subscribe, and now let's see the stocks that caught my eye in the past trading day. We should watch them in the coming trading days. GRPN, Groupon, ended up the day with 9.4% to the upside, but bearish on the weekly. Why? Because we are under this trend line, 3 months of a downtrend line. Let's see continuation, holding above the 1087, and we can start taking long towards 1132, 1190, and 1280. PLUG, Plug Power. What do we see here? Ended up the day with 4.7% to the upside. We have this area, very, very tough resistance. 2.3 area is a very tough resistance. I have my alert over here. You see? Going long above the 2.3 towards the 250, above 250, 90% chance the 290 gap will get filled. ALB 2.3% in the past trading day. Friday broke above the 98.90 area. Look left, very tough resistance. Last Friday broke above it. Monday holding and continuation to the upside. Long continuation above Monday's highs towards the 113 and 123, as long as 97.28 is holding support. CART 3.8% to the upside. We're still inside some kind of a sideways move, sideways trend. Long continuation above the 42.70 towards 45 and 48, as long as 41 area holding as support. ARCH, Arch Resources, 2.4% to the upside, uptrend channel. Now look at this double bottom scenario, long continuation above the 143, and we are heading north, 150 and 159. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. If you find it helpful, educational, please hit the like, subscribe, check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, stay safe.